once you realize that everything in this world is spiritual, you will understand a greater walk with Mashiach. The law was supposed to show you that you were a sinner. The law was supposed to prove to you that if you do not crucify this body, right? For I am crucified with Mashiach, and yet I live, not I, but Christ that lives within me, because the law shows you that you're a sinner and that your flesh lives by the law. Your flesh wants to lust. That's why God wrote, this is what your flesh does. Your flesh wants to speak lying tongues because it comes out of your heart. Oh, I gotta write that down. Yep, they're doing that. It was supposed to prove that you had to live by the Spirit. For where the Spirit is, there is no law. There's only freedom. Do you know why animals go to heaven instantly? They don't know what the law is. They live by the mindset of the Garden of Eden. That's why they don't even pay rent. Now, when God tells you, hey, only eat this, this, and that, right? It's still to keep you alive, to preach the gospel, right? Because you still have a fleshly body, but the mindset is that this flesh will die. But my spirit lives, and it's the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Ghost, that keeps me moving. Because I'm walking in the Spirit, not the flesh. If you walk in the flesh, you got to understand that the law was right there to say, look, you walking like this and you messing this up. You walking like that and the Torah tells you this. The law is fulfilled by the greatest commandments, which is love. The two greatest commandments. For if you keep those commandments, you're walking in the Spirit. You're crucifying your flesh and you're fulfilled through Mashiach. Again, animals don't know what sin is because they never knew the knowledge of good and evil. They don't know. They live rent-free. And they follow the law, right, of the Spirit. Which is what, David? Wake up, chirp, eat food. When the sun sets, you do your order, you do what you're called to do. You do what you're called to do. When you walk in the Spirit, you're being the true you through Mashiach, the Redeemer. You're not living by the sinful you. You're living by the righteous you. I love y'all. Shalom.